Dun, 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 dun.
Hopefully Jim's here, otherwise it's gonna just be your face, Dan.
Hey, you know what? It's all good. Dun, 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 dun.
Hopefully.
I'm just paying bills. Just paying bills.
Gross.
Paying bills. You guys don't know what gross is.
Are you about to hit us with something regarding having children?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Stone got stung by a scorpion yesterday. It kind of sucks.
No.
The second time this year. I feel bad for the little dude.
Dang, that stinks. Does he
Uh,
just chase after him or what?
this is gross.
Ew, that's your electric bill. Tell me.
Yep.
Fuck.
That's insane. How many square feet is your house?
Just shy of 7,000.
Oh my goodness, dude. I just saw a 4,000 square foot house and I'm like, what do you do with this house?
Yeah, but then add to that like all the toys, all the kids, all the animals.
Yeah, we've got 8 people living in this house, so it's quite a bit. And the funny thing, it doesn't feel like there's 8 people living here, which is nice. I think that goes with the size. So, yeah, Christina's been here. It's a lot of chaos running around. Will you be here for that Christmas party, hopefully? The Big Rock Christmas party. That's my win today, is I need to get that scheduled, put on the calendar.
I want to go.
Heck yeah, you get to go. Anyone in coaching gets to go.
I can't believe we're talking about that. Like that just threw me yesterday when it was like, okay, let's talk about Christmas parties. What? No, I'm not ready. Excuse me, Mikey, do you have a Keller Williams visor? And if so, where did you get said visor?
Yeah, I've got like three of them, four of them. Got a black one, a white one, a red one, and the original one, which I like the best. But one of them came from the red store. The other three came from Etsy.
That's cool.
Yeah, you have no idea how much Mike has KW drip.
Swag.
Swag for days. All right, what are your wins? It's 8:03. It's enough for me. What are your wins?
My win is apparently I have a fraction of the electric bill that you have.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, that was light. Last year's, let's see, what was last year's? June's the biggest one. Last year was 1,300. So, well, it looks like September's up there too. So we'll see. August was a big month last year too. So yeah, the next 3 months are around $1,000, and then it drops down.
Well, my other win is something really morbid and weird, but I have a rope burn on the front of my leg from doing rope climbs at the gym yesterday, and I haven't had a workout injury in freaking years, so that's a win for me, as weird as that sounds.
You're working hard enough to get hurt. I like it. Weird to say that, but
Yep.
it is what it is. Other wins. Come on now. Let's move with it. Move with it. Rock with it. You guys are definitely flat this morning. Mikey and I are the only ones on here we can see. Good morning, Mikey. There are some headshots. Do appreciate that.
My win is that I avoided an injury. I didn't work out at all. That shows.
Hey, there's ways
Way
to
to
look
play
at
it
it.
safe, Jason. Way to play it safe.
You look at two sides of things, right? Is it going to be, the silver lining or the darkness of the clouds, right? Who got rained on yesterday or this morning, last night? Like it
I got rained on the trail, but I missed the really big part.
sounds
So
like it destroyed Tucson. There was thunder and lightning everywhere, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to like last night I just had my back door open, just like taking in all the storm. It was like the sound and the sights. It was cool.
I told Katie I'm going riding because it's not going to rain in Oro Valley today because it was supposed to start at like 3 yesterday. I'm like, it's not going to rain today. And it started raining roughly about 6:15, which when she said it would start raining. So,
Well,
but
that's gonna start raining today because she's got a 1 for 1 so far.
yeah. So, actually, I've got two benzers. We got one benzer we worked through like 2 days ago, and we've got another benzer. So both sellers, I'm representing both buyers. Both sellers are extending or have requested to extend the benzer period so they can take care of the disapproved items. So I think it's a win because they're not saying no. So
I mean, like, take care of the items in the 5 days, or do they not realize they have till the close of escrow to get it done?
no, to decide what they're doing.
Oh, to decide. Okay, understood. Right.
Because the July 4th holiday kind of wrecked
Can't a lot of things.
yeah, it wrecked every contractor schedule, and they've take a lot longer to get back from.
That's fine.
So
That's okay.
yeah, we have, but the one that so we got one yesterday. They extended to Friday, and we're supposed to close next Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, well, that puts you real close to getting things done. I had a buyer cancel a Benzer last night on a seller of mine, so I get to go put the Glasgow house back in the market. It's all good. We'll get it sold again. Got it sold the first time. I'll get it sold another time.
I think there's a mixed bag. There's some sellers that don't want to let go of the buyers, and there's buyers that are just kind of like, I'm ready to walk away from this and go find something else.
Yeah, they didn't give our seller a chance. I believe they had a flood in the bathroom and they went and tried the water. And I have a sneaking suspicion it's because of the valve, not the valve, the drain of the bathtub is not caulked, so it leaked underneath it, which puts a lot of water on the floor, which makes it look like it's flooding. And a simple silicone, 30 seconds worth of tightening a drain and then try the water again, I bet it's not going to flood. So you're going to find buyers that are out there that are just like, nope, not doing it. This is going to be a money pit. That's their perspective. So this is those situations where an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. If you know this stuff's a problem, get it fixed before you go on the market. If you don't know it's a problem, that's why we have inspections. It's just creating that environment like, hey, things are going to happen, things are going to show up. How we respond to it matters. So I told my sellers, guys, the agent, I will tell you this, really irritated me. He called me yesterday and I ignored him because I was in a meeting and I said, "Hey, I'm in a meeting, please text me." He goes, "It's urgent, step out of your meeting." I'm like, "Okay." So that's why I left ALC yesterday, Christina.
That's
And
crazy.
I'm like, and so I stepped out of the meeting and I'm already mad because this guy just annoys me. And so I step out of the meeting and I said, "Hey, who's dying and what's on fire?" He's all, we have a problem here. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Well, there's a leak in the bathroom. It's flooding. Then okay, then turn off the water.
Wow.
Well, the bathroom's back. The toilet's leaking and the tub's leaking and it's running under the walls and the master bathroom is backing up. Okay, turn off the water.
Yeah. Like all the water, bro.
Like that's not an emergency, guy. That's you found some shit on an inspection. Turn it off. And then the inspector was using like, oh, this is crazy. I'm like, if you don't know how to turn the water off, you shouldn't be a fucking inspector. But I'm like, dude, hey, get the water turned off. He's like, who do you know in the area that's got a shop vac that can come over here and clean this up? I'm like, that sounds like a you issue, bro. You're the one that made the mess. Well, you don't want it seeking into the walls and the carpet. I'm like, no, I don't, but you're the one that did it. So get it fixed. And then he sent me this page and a half long text message yesterday at 8:50 at night. Some buyers just do not understand that things happen. And that's okay. That's a big objection you're going to have to handle. If I don't get the chance to talk through it or help walk through it, I can't handle the objection. I just have to tell my sellers, hey, they canceled on us. I'll get it back on the market today. Her response, okay, thanks. If we're too tied to the outcome, we get upset. Oh my God, why are we canceling? We're never gonna get this house sold, blah, 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 blah. It is what it is. I'm gonna go over there myself today because all they told us is it was leaking. What would you do if you're a buyer's agent and you're doing an inspection on a house and you come across a massive water leak like that? What would you do?
In the water.
I already told you one thing. Turn the water off and then do what?
Call the seller, the seller's agent.
What is calling me going to do?
Just informing you of what's going on with the house.
What's a better way to inform me of what you're looking at?
Take a photo, take a video,
Yeah, send me a picture.
shoot
Send
what's
me a video.
going on so you can get as much information as possible.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. If you're in that situation, document it. If you're in a house, if you're showing a home and you're a buyer's agent and something goes wrong in that house, document it. Send it to the listing agent. Hey, this happened. Hey, we're at your open house, or hey, we're showing your house on 123 Main Street. Did you know that you have this happening? Take a picture of it. I've been in houses where there's a water leak. Like you can see water running, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, there was this water leak when we came in. I turned the water off.
How do you know where the water shut on off valve is? Is it in the same place in every house or different places?
Go find it.
Mhm.
Most fixtures have a water shut off on them. We like to call those a valve or
Mhm.
a handle. Like, how do you turn off a shower? You close the valve. If you can't turn off the shower valve and it's still leaking there, then you turn it off to the house, which is usually by the street or up by the house. If you don't know where it's at, that's when you make a phone call. Hey, I looked for the shutoff valve. I can't find it. Do you know where it's at? What really irritated me is that there are no such thing as emergencies in real estate.
That someone died, right? And the house is on fire.
Which is funny is there was not funny, it's very tragic for this family, but like 2 streets away, there was a house that blew up in Rita Ranch. And you guys, if you saw Tucson news, there was a house a couple streets away from this one that blew up and burned down
Recently?
yesterday. Off of
Hey.
what was it?
San Bernardino or something
Yeah,
like
San Bernardo.
Well, yeah,
San Bernardo.
Valencia and Houghton.
What? That's right by me. Where-
Yeah.
I think that qualifies as an emergency, but I don't think I'm the person you should be calling.
Well, that's the thing, Jim. It's like I was at a house that we were going through with my buyers and it smelled like gas. So we immediately left the house and called the gas company. It's
Heck
like,
yeah.
there goes my toast.
I'm not calling the real estate agent. Like,
Well, I called the real estate agent after I called the gas company because I had called the
Right.
real estate agent the first time around and gone, hey, on the first walkthrough on this house, it smells like gas. You might want to look into that. And did he? Absolutely not. What did they do? They just turned all the gas off.
Mm.
Silly. No, I know we're going to talk about objections today, but I thought it might be better to talk about pragmatic real estating.
So whatever happened to that house that blew up? I'm sorry.
Blew up.
it's now flat.
It was not gas. It wasn't a gas leak.
What was it?
I don't know. They're doing investigation, but the gas company came out and said it wasn't. It wasn't.
Sounds like something a gas company would say.
Did somebody die? Did anyone get hurt?
No. Well, there's a cat missing, but
Oh.
the owner and their dogs were out, so I don't know if they were on vacation or something.
Mm.
Yeah, no, Aaron's got a picture of it.
Dang.
That looks like a meth lab.
Whew.
And
But
it blew up because you can see the debris all the way onto the neighbor's house. It didn't just burn down, something blew up.
Mm.
No, there was like a boom. It shook everybody's houses
Mm.
and then it just started on fire.
Breaking Bad.
What time was this?
It looks like the afternoon.
Where was I? I want to say it was like probably 2.
Dang, that's scary. Oh my God, that's terrifying. Thank God no one was in there. That looks really bad.
So
Dang, look at the people's houses next to it.
yeah, that's crazy. Look at something like that. That's when you look at real estate. Like that's when something bad happened. I'm glad it's only a cat missing, and hopefully the cat's just hiding because that would be terrifying.
Mhm.
But that's an emergency, not a water leak. Hey, just let you know that the neighbor's house just blew up while we were at the inspection.
Man.
Thank you for telling me. Like it. There are opportunities to be collaborative in this business and competitive in this business that are good, but to be difficult, there's no reason for it. We are all working together for the same goal.
Yeah.
And that's where it needs to just be. Is this collaboration is where we get things done. That's why they're called the cooperative broker, not the combative broker.
Yeah. Dan, yesterday I told you I was trying to help my sellers out by letting them know that this man called because our my home expired yesterday. And so somebody called me and said, do they want to do an option to buy? And so they didn't even respond to me saying yes or no. They wanted his number. That was kind of cocky, but they were texting me, but they didn't answer my question. So I just let it go.
Yeah. Some people just don't want to be helpful. They want to be difficult, and that's fine.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
we move on. We lick our wounds, we move on. Now, if we stay in a position of defeat and we slump our head and we become childs that are scolded, are we going to be very successful in our careers? No. So the same thing with objections. If we shy away from conflict or we shy away from handling objections, we just hope and pray it never comes up. Are you going to be very successful in your career? No, not at all. One of the things you can do to get ahead of objections is to get rid of them. If you know there's an issue, get it fixed. Easy enough. If you know it might be a concern, get it looked at. Easy enough. An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Getting it done ahead of time is way better than trying to figure it out after the fact. But when objections come up, don't feel like they're attacking you. I don't want to work with an agent like you. Well, maybe that's an attack. Maybe it's not. So we gain clarity. What do you mean by that? What, who, how, and when questions, not why usually. We gain clarity. We understand what the objection means and we isolate it. So, other than working with an agent like me, what's stopping you from moving forward with Keller Williams today? Objections are opportunities to create value. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Without an objection, do you know if they're even listening to you? It's super uncomfortable when you don't get objections in a conversation. So how do we handle objections? What's a tough objection you guys have gotten that kind of stopped you, stumbled you, slowed you down?
Them wanting to put their price up higher.
Okay, so you want to put your price up higher. Tell me more.
Well, because my house is really nice and I think it looks good and I want to sell it for this much. I'm not going down lower than this.
Okay, so you want to put your house on the market because you want to sell it for this much. What happens if it doesn't sell?
Well, when we get to that point, we'll see when we get to that point.
Okay, Audrey, is it important for the real estate agent that you hire to work with to be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's me being honest with you. Your house is not going to sell if you overprice it.
Okay. Well, I still want it at this price.
That's fine. How long are we going to allow it to sit on the market with no activity at this price?
I just want it at this price and just keep it there and we'll leave it at that.
Okay, for how long?
Well, I think it'll sell. So
Great.
just
And I'm willing to bet that you're right, but we're not going to stay there forever if it doesn't sell. So how long are we going to play this bet?
Okay.
Audra, because after all, I work for you, and I'm gonna make sure that we get you taken care of. But as a professional, I do my research, and in that lets me know with a certainty of doubt that there is a market around your property. And the market is what dictates what it sells for, is what a buyer's willing to pay. So why would someone pay $20,000 more for your property when they can buy one that's very similar 4 doors down?
Well, you know what? I think you're right because I tried to sell my property maybe last year or 2 years ago and it didn't work. So
I mean, selling it 2 years ago and it didn't sell at a higher price tells you something, because 2 years ago the market was even better. So maybe selling it's not the best idea. Because if you need a certain dollar out of it, why don't you rent it out and just make the money back?
yeah, I'm tired of renting though. I just want to get rid of it.
Okay. What are you gonna do with the one when you get done?
Use it, buy another property out where I am. So
Okay. How long you been wanting to do that?
since I last tried to sell it,
So a couple of years now. That's frustrating, isn't it?
yeah.
Well, great. So that being said, knowing that you want to get things a little closer to home and get rid of this headache that you've been dealing with for 2 years, let's get it listed at where you want. And if we don't get the traction we need in the first 8 days, let's look at it critically, okay?
Sounds good. Okay.
Now, at what point did I become her combative? I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Was Audra a little soft for a seller? Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
I found it interesting that right at first you guys were somewhat butting heads, where she just wanted, and you're stern, but then you switched, and she also changed her tone as well. Thought that was cool.
They're expecting a fight. Give them a fight. But fight with them, not against them.
Okay.
Right? It's you and I versus the problem, not you and I versus each other. Because at this moment, we haven't decided to work together. Whose decision ultimately is it to work together?
Seller. Oh, yours. Ours.
Because you could say, yeah, Dan, sell my house for me. I want to sell it for $50,000 over market price. And if I don't feel like you're going to be rational or reasonable about it, I'm not going to take on that headache. Because now in 6 months, when we don't sell your house, whose fault is it?
Right.
I
I'm
share
not
with people. I'm not in the business to collect listings. I'm in the business to sell homes. That's what you
exactly what I was
contacted me
about to
for.
say.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not in the business of collecting listings. I'm in the business of getting them sold. So I'm here to help you sell it. If you're not going to listen to my advice, I don't believe I'm the right agent for you. Good luck in your endeavors.
Let me refer you to Christina.
Yeah. There's an agent out there.
Oh, wait a second. Not how I feel about that.
It's a co-op. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, then we're good. I'll take it all day.
This is the thing, is there is definitely an agent out there that will say yes to whatever you want, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. But the problem is saying yes isn't getting it sold. Getting it sold is positioning it in the marketplace for a buyer to want to live here, or an investor to want to buy it and rent it out like you have. Let me ask you, if you've been looking around in the market today for houses in the area, so you probably understand what things are going for. Would you buy this house again at 360? You know what they usually say? No. Okay. Well, how can we expect another buyer to do the same? I'm asking a lot of open-ended questions because I want them to critically think. I want them to create a story in their head. What happens when it doesn't sell? You should have a really good presentation, right? You should have your selling guide. You should have your information with them. You should show them, hey, based on blah blah blah, right? You have your information. This is the buyer's guide, so it's not as effective for a seller. But you'll be able to show them some information. Some, be like, based on what we know about the market, that the first 8 days are the most critical, and if we're not getting traction the first 8 days, there's a couple of scenarios at play. If you're getting showings but we're not getting offers, we know that we're between 4 and 6% off the base price. If we're not getting showings, and we're not getting very much online traffic. We know that we're about 12% off. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this is science. This isn't guesswork. This is taking the information that we have about all the houses around yours that are similar to yours, that have sold or are on the market currently, and making a justified estimate of where your house will sell. Now, that doesn't mean that's where we're going to offer it. That just means based on track records and based on what other people are doing research, that's what they're going to buy it for. So if we're not getting the traction or activity that we're expecting, we know one of the 4 factors that sell a house are off. And those 4 factors are its location, its condition, the marketing associated to it, and its price. Well, let's talk about that, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. Your house is beautiful. Absolutely. It's in a great condition. And the location, I think, would be pretty desirable. You got a corner lot, no HOA. I know my marketing works because I have a track record that proves it. And that's how you got my name. So there's only one variable involved, and that is the price. So if you're willing to play this game with me, we'll go on the market at where you want. But if we're not seeing the activity that we would expect to see, we've got to make a change. Are you in? Right? Pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
In that presentation, did I not just absolve a lot of the objection I just handled? Prevention is better than cure. So tailor your presentations to help overwrite what people might have an objection to. Don't be afraid of it. Because now when they pull up the objection again, what can you do?
Refer back to that initial conversation.
We've got an anchor to go back to. Hey, remember when we talked about this? You agreed, right? That's back. In 2 weeks from now, I call you up and say, hey, Sheldon, this is what's going on. I know you got my market report last week. I've been sending it to you every Thursday. This is what's happening in your home. This is what's happening in the market. This is what your competition is doing. This is what the houses around you have done, right? You've seen all that. Based on that, where do you think our traffic's been? Okay, right. I've shown it to 10,000 people, right? Whatever the numbers say. In your opinion, Sheldon, why do you think it's not selling? It's a dangerous question people don't ask. Right? And then what should we do about it? You get the agreement. You get the authorship from the seller. Not just, hey, Jim, you need to drop your price. F you, Dan. No, it's, hey, Jim, based on the information, why do you think your home's not selling? Well, my house is the most expensive. Okay. What should we do about it?
Or it turns into, I noticed you sold your house. Yeah, about 30,000 below what we were asking. My realtor was kind of a dick and made me drop the price 3 times.
Yeah. I didn't make you drop the price.
Right, exactly.
Right. I gave you the opportunity. Why do you think it's not selling? Okay, what should we do about it? It is so impactful when you can ask better questions, to have better conversations, to create better conversion. Because after all we're trying to do is navigate people from what they're trying to do to get to where they want to be. So help them buy, help them sell. Ask them the right questions. Are they always going to listen? No. Are you going to have some difficult sellers out there that are absolute jerk bags that are just like, nope, not dropping the price at all. We're going to just ride this storm. Okay, great. Well, we're going to see what happens. Our contract expires in 6 months. I'm not going to continue to throw money at a losing battle. If you're not willing to adjust to market demands, we're going to play your game and see what happens. Because after all, if they're not going to listen to you, are they a good fit for you? No, not at all. And if you've ever had one of those sellers, you know how frustrating it is. All right, my friends, was today worth your time?
Yes.
Stay dry, stay cool, stay away from houses that blow up. Hopefully that if anyone knows that person, let us know so we can send them a care basket or something. That's terrible. Unless it's a meth lab, then we're not doing shit. We'll send them a copy of Breaking Bad. It's a documentary on what not to do in drug world. So, All right, my friends, I will see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and squirrely. For the rest